Everything you've been told about personal branding is wrong. Well, maybe not wrong, but terribly incomplete. Most people think that personal branding means creating a professional image, like a great logo, professional photography, a beautiful website with the right fonts and colors. And if you build all of that, success will follow. It sounds good, but it doesn't work that way. By the end of this episode, you'll understand the 3 parts of building a personal brand, why most people unknowingly stop after the first step, and how to personal brand that actually leads to thought leadership and industry dominance. Let's dive right in. I learned this lesson the hard way. 15 years ago, I owned a custom web design company. We created beautiful websites. Our clients loved them. Now, they proudly showed them off to their friends and family, and from a design standpoint, they were fantastic. But I wasn't happy because almost nobody was visiting these websites. They became nothing more than a glorified business card. Sure, it looked professional, but looking professional isn't the same as becoming known. What good is it to have a beautiful website if no one visits it? So that experience began to shape how I think about personal branding. The biggest misconception is believing that if you build a personal brand, people will somehow find it. It's the old mindset, if you build it, they will come. No, they won't. Unless your dream clients actually encounter your brand, that's the missing piece. Now, don't misunderstand me. Your image matters. People judge professionalism. When someone visits your website or they look at your LinkedIn profile and they see your headshot, you want to look like someone they can trust, someone with experience and authority. So of course that's important. Your image communicates credibility. It's worth investing in. However, your thought leadership image is only one piece. So if there are 3 parts to your personal brand, imaging is one. The next step is messaging. This part is all about the wording you use to convey to your dream clients how you can help them. So when people visit your website or find a social profile or they watch a promo video, do they immediately understand the specific people that you help and the exact problem that you solve? Do your dream clients imagine themselves succeeding when they think of working with you? So messaging goes much deeper than a catchy tagline. It requires understanding your ideal client so well that your message feels like it was written specifically for them. Messaging brings clarity. Now, a lot of branding experts will have you create an avatar. They'll ask about your ideal client's age, their income, where they live, how many kids they have, what kind of car they drive. Now, that can be helpful, but in my experience, it doesn't really tell you what you need to know. What keeps your clients up at night? What problems are they trying to solve? What questions are they typing into Google, YouTube, or ChatGPT? Because most branding experts just ask you the questions and expect you to know the answers. But you can actually research and find what questions they're asking when they're searching for help online. When you truly understand your dream client, you don't just know who they are, you know what they're searching for. And that gives you something extremely, extremely valuable. It tells you exactly what content to create. So that leads us to the 3rd part of personal branding. You can have a stunning thought leadership image, outstanding messaging, but there's a major piece of the puzzle missing. People stop after parts 1 and 2, not because they're lazy, but often because they don't know that there's another step. Even many branding professionals stop there. They help you look incredible, they help you communicate clearly, and then they hand everything back to you and say, good luck, now it's your job to somehow attract clients. That's the part that's missing. They think that personal branding is finished and now you can begin marketing. But that would hurt your brand. Why would you work so hard on your image and messaging to then send paid ads that hurt your personal branding? Now think about it. Do you want new people seeing your branding for the first time to be annoyed? To put up their defenses? Do you want your branding to interrupt people? Well, that's what happens with paid advertising, and there's a much better way. So the 3rd part of personal branding is thought leadership positioning. Positioning answers a completely different question. It's how will your dream clients see your image and messaging? How are they going to discover your brand? When are they going to discover you? So if your dream clients are searching for answers today, are you the one that they find? That's what positioning is about. It's creating a plan to own your category so that when people need what you offer, they find you. Not because you interrupted them with ads, not because you chased them with cold outreach, but because you consistently showed up as the answer to the questions that they're already asking on Google, YouTube, and ChatGPT. That's how thought leaders are built. I've watched people spend thousands of dollars on branding, beautiful photography, amazing websites, professional copywriting, custom logos. They've got a unified brand strategy, and they're all worthwhile investments, but then nothing because nobody knew that they existed. Their image wasn't the problem, their messaging was great, but their positioning was missing. So what I wish more people would ask is, I'm looking good for who? Like, where are your dream clients actually going to see this amazing personal brand? And if all you can say is, well, hopefully they'll visit my website, hopefully they find it, then you're going to have a reality check. Your personal brand doesn't start working when your website goes live. It starts working when your dream clients begin discovering you consistently. So a complete personal brand has to have all three parts. Your image creates credibility, your messaging creates clarity, and your positioning creates discoverability. Without all three, you spend far too much time chasing opportunities. But when those three work together, you stop trying to convince people you're an expert. Instead, your dream clients begin discovering you, trusting you, seeing you as the obvious authority in your category. So with this foundation of personal branding, the next question is, how do you become the kind of expert that people naturally see as the authority in your field? In my episode, The Expert Ladder, Which Level Are You On?, I explain 3 different levels of expertise and why only one of them leads to true thought leadership. So I recommend you watch that episode next. I'll see you there.